Welcome to Discovering DeSoto, a podcast by DeSoto County Tourism. Here we help you discover what makes the top of the Sept so special. Welcome to the podcast, Derric Curran. Today we're talking with the owner of Mississippi Ale House, a favorite here in DeSoto County, especially in Olive Branch.
You did a good job that time.
Thank you.
He finally got through it. It took him a minute to get started, but he finally got through it.
Yeah, Thanks, Derric.
We've been having a good time. It's been like 20 minutes of warm up of us just cracking up here.
Thank you, Derric.
We're here to have fun.
That's what
today.
it's all about.
We're here to have fun.
Derric, we're going to kick it off. I mean, you seem like a perfect person to own an ale house that really brings the community together, have some fun doing it, but also philanthropy. Talk about, you just celebrated your 7th anniversary. Mm-hmm. Talk about where is Mississippi Ale House?
The Ale House is 9211 Highway 178 in Olive Branch. If you know where the courthouse is, City Hall is, we're basically right across the street from there, kind of right beside the Cotton Gin. So if you see the Cotton Gin right there, that's the back of our building to the right of it. And we're right there beside Side Street Burgers, OB Pizza, Sushi Street, Ash's Irish Pub, Olive Branch, Old Towne Taco. You just got plenty of places over there to eat. It's almost like having food trucks there constantly. It's like an adult food court, basically. But we worry about the beer and let them worry about the food, and everybody just kind of gets along and has fun together.
That sounds like so much fun, and I've been there a few times,
yes,
and have very enjoyed myself there. I love that every time I come, it seems like Old Towne Parish is just really bustling with new places to enjoy, like you said, the multitude of different places to enjoy different food and really have a great time. Talk about the beer that you have on tap. Talk about being a brewmaster.
Well, we have 30 beers on tap, and we've made probably 70 over the past 2 years, and kind of picking and choosing what does well and what doesn't. We do a lot of ciders and do a lot of fruit with those, anything from apple to pineapple, sour apple, blueberry, blackberry, elderberry, just any berry basically. Strawberry you can put in that, and we also do an IPA. We do a light beer, so if you need, like, if someone comes in like wanting a Bud Light or something, we need that crossover beers, like to call it, for educating people on beer in the Mid-South. So if somebody wants a Bud Light, we have our own version of that they can have. We have a stout, we have an amber that does really well, so we have a lot of different choices for people. But I am not a brewmaster. I just pay the bills and stir when they say stir and pour when they say pour in. Just hired a new brewmaster from Ghost River. The head brewmaster there is now our brewmaster. So our beers are going to greatly improve because of his knowledge and expertise. He has like 20 years experience in brewing. So we're very excited to have him on board.
Well, that's good to know, and I love that you have a variety, because whenever I go out with my friends, you know, you have someone that loves that stout. They have the ones, I tend to lean towards more of the fruit in the beer, so I enjoyed the blueberry, and I've enjoyed the strawberry as well. For those that go, okay, I'm new to beer or enjoying craft beer, where would you point them as far as your lineup of what to enjoy?
It really depends. I mean, like you said, like you like a fruitier beer, and we have plenty of those. There's always like a sour or something sweeter that we would point you to. But most people we'd say, you know, what do you like? And if they want like a light beer, we'll give them a light beer. But if they want something, you know, more grapefruit to it, we'll give them an IPA. If they want something that has more of a malty flavor to it, kind of like a Yingling or something, we'll point them to our amber or something like that. So it's pretty easy just to have a conversation with somebody and kind of figure out what they like. We do flights as well, so you can get 5-ounce glasses of anything you want on our menu, and most of the time you'll find something you like. I mean, with 30 beers, you're going to find something you like.
Exactly, and I love the flight concept because you enjoy and you get to know what you really like, and then you can order even more from there.
Yeah, that's the point. You can sit down with someone. Like we could go there together and share a flight and figure out, you know, what I like and what you like, and we can do another flight if we want to, and another, and then we figure out what we like. And you know, like with the food next door and everything, you don't really have to worry about someone getting out of hand and stuff like that. Everyone's very responsible, and you know, this area of Olive Branch is kind of key to that. It's the clientele that come in. It's people that really care about going out and just enjoying themselves. They're not out there to party like crazy. They're there to sit down with a friend, have a drink or two, have something to eat, and you know, watch TV and just hang out and have fun.
Yeah, and that's one other reason why we love Olive Branch so much is because it's a great family-friendly community, and Mississippi Ale House is as well. And so you mentioned that you have some neighbors that are restaurants. Talk a little bit about what that menu, maybe pair a few menu items from those restaurants with some of your beer offerings that you enjoy.
Well, with Old Towne Taco, it's Mexican food. It's true Mexican food. I mean, have you had their food yet?
I have not,
So
but I have
good.
had friends that enjoyed it.
Now?
Yeah, we'll
okay,
just
we're
go
just
and
gonna blow this off
it
of
there,
it now.
there we go.
No, it's so good, and they're from Mexico City, and they do authentic Mexican food. So with their food, you're gonna want something a little bit lighter, because you're gonna get a little spice, and they sell the Mexican style beer over there. But I would do something lighter with them with. Side Street Burgers, I'd probably go with an IPA because it's a little heartier meal. Then you got pizza up there and sushi, and those are gonna waver between like an amber or a lighter beer too. And it just really just depends. With Irish food, you want like something darker, like a Guinness or something like that. So.
Now, what's really cool about Mississippi Ale House is the philanthropy. You've been around for 7 years, but you also have a heart for community. Talk about that, and then we're going to dive into what we're all waiting for, which is this year's Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah, that's going to be good times. No, we are big in the community because we wouldn't be anything without the community. I mean, I'm just offering people a place to go and a place to hang out with good beer, and that's exactly why the Ale House is here. I was working in Olive Branch in a total different industry, yes, completely, and did not have a cool place to go to hang out and have a good beer after work. I mean, at that point there was Mellow Mushroom, who had a great beer list, but it wasn't the feel that I liked. So me and a friend got together and said, let's just build one, and there you go. I mean, that's exactly how it happened. We just wanted a cool place to hang out after work, and it kind of turned into that. And then the community really stepped up and said, well, heck, we want a place to hang out too. And I'm big into charity and like to give back a lot. I'm involved. I'm on the board of the ARC, North Mississippi, and then anything that we can do to give it back. We've got a dear friend that has leukemia right now, and so every Thursday night, 30% of our proceeds go to him to help take care of that. And that kind of opened our eyes up to doing more. So now we're going to do this month for Colton, and then moving forward, we're going to pick a charity every month. And 30% of those Thursday sales are going to go to the charity of choice, and just to continue to give back. I mean, because that's what local businesses are supposed to do. We're supposed to give people something and then give right back to them, and that's kind of our philosophy, I guess.
Well, even keeping the profits in the community and helping others is so fun. You also have really innovative events every year, like a Girl Scout matching beer event where you're matching Girl Scout cookies with select beer. And then also you have your huge event that we all love and know is Oktoberfest. Talk about what Oktoberfest is going to be like this year.
I don't know. You want to come in and help me figure it out?
It's coming up.
I know. We get about 15 different Oktoberfest style beers from everywhere that we can, and we're making 3 of them ourselves this year. And Chef Ma helps out over at Side Street and gives us the big pretzels and the bratwurst and stuff like that. And we just come together and just celebrate a good time together. Just a lot of different beers on tap. We'll have games. We'll have Lederhosen. We'll have all kinds of just fun games throughout the whole day that just like going. We try to make it like Germany, but in Olive Branch.
Hey, there we go. And it starts on Friday this year, right?
Yeah, it's Friday night this year. We usually do on Saturday, but we're like, okay, we'll do it a little bit different this year. Give people something to do after work, and starts at like 5 o'clock on Friday and goes to 11. And then I'm sure Saturday we'll have some remnants left over of some Oktoberfest stuff that we'll still do on Saturday. But Friday night is the big one this year.
And it's what date?
September 26th, I believe. Is that right? Or 27th? Yeah, 26th or 20, whatever that Friday night is. We'll just go with that.
It is coming up.
I just woke everybody up in here.
At the end of September, September 27th.
I think so.
Yeah. And so I think that's going to be such a fun event because bringing Oktoberfest, which is really this global culminating celebration event, to Olive Branch, to Old Towne Parish, that area of just a bustling amount of activity with fun and family-friendly events, but also that beer,
Yeah. It centers around the beer, but it is a family event. I mean, we have kid birthday parties there all the time. We have babies come in with their parents, I guess that's how you put it. Had the parents come with the babies. But yeah, it's a family atmosphere, and that's what's really cool about it. Whenever you think about going out to a bar or something like that, was kind of what we're labeled as. You don't think of it about being a complete family, but this is a complete family-friendly atmosphere, and all of our events are completely family-friendly as well.
I've actually brought some of my family as well out, and my friends have brought their family out, and it's just a great space to fellowship with each other. And so you're also enjoying beer and a multitude of different places where you can get food. So that's a really fun aspect. Where do you see Mississippi Ale House in the next 5 to 10 years?
I hope we keep growing. I hope that the area continues to grow and embrace us as we like to embrace them. And I really don't know. I really don't really make a far plan. I just kind of go day by day, and whatever needs to be molded gets molded. And that's kind of what I think you have to do with the business these days, especially a small business, is you have to mold it to what the people are wanting. You can't say, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to stick to this, and that's it. No, in my opinion, that's not going to work. You have to be flexible. You have to adjust on the run and say, okay, well, this doesn't work. Okay, let's try this instead. And then if someone comes in, I may have a business for 7 years, and you may have come in, 12 times, and you may come in and say, hey, have you ever thought about trying this? And okay, it's not a bad idea. And sometimes it works great, and the next time it's the next big thing. And thanks to you for having the idea and bringing it to us. And we'll try anything 6 or 7 times.
That's one of the beauties of being a small business, because you can get community impact, input, and then be able to pivot and make differences, but also make a even greater impact across your community. Speaking of community, what are some of the things around DeSoto County, maybe even near you, that you're really excited about and would like to sort of shed light on about things that are going on?
Oh, wow, that's a good question, even though I was prepped with these. I really like the Silo Square area and what they're doing over there. There's a lot that's going on over there. I know they're going to have their hurdles with it. I know that there's so many restaurants coming in. I mean, it's a lot of restaurants coming in one small area, and they've got to handle that carefully, or it's going to create its own problems. So they have to kind of make sure that they have their hands on top of it to make sure it works. But going over there and the restaurants that are now, it's really nice. And the concert venue that's over there, the Bank Plus amphitheater, it's a great place for music, and they've done a great job over there. That's one of my favorite places of DeSoto County right now. But outside of Old Towne is that area. I think they've done a really cool job of doing that, but I hope they can just make sure it stays and continues to grow the way it is now.
Yeah, I think they're doing a wonderful job there.
Beautiful area.
And what is really cool is the fact that you can also enjoy Mississippi Ale House brews beyond Mississippi Ale House. Can you share some of the other local DeSoto County restaurants that we can enjoy Mississippi Ale House?
Well, the one that we went to the other night was a lot of fun. We went to Chuck E. Cheese the other night and had a blast with some Ale House beer. We really did. No, you really can get Ale House beer on tap at Chuck E. Cheese.
You did. That's really cool. I did go there recently with my kids, and I took a picture and sent it to my brother, and I said, you can come with me now.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Central Barbecue, let's see here, Georgia Blue, let's see here, I'm trying to think of people.
Lost Pizza in South Haven?
Lost Pizza has it. Two Crazy Fellas, of course we have it. We're brewing beer for Old Towne Taco right next door to us. We're going to do some Mexican style lagers for them.
Sweet.
We are in the process of getting out more and more in the county. 10th Inning, let's see here, Brick Oven, I think, over in Hernando.
Yes. Well, I mean, from Chuck E. Cheese to Lost Pizza and everywhere in between.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good gamut to be able to enjoy Mississippi Ale House.
Yeah, and we're even down in Senatobia at Woodchucks.
Oh, awesome.
Have you been to Woodchucks?
I have not been to Woodchucks yet, but I hear that it's very cool space.
Good people down there, too. There's some really good people there, and it is a fun night. If you ever want to get out of DeSoto County, which I know this is about DeSoto County, but
yes,
you give some love to our neighbors as well. Yeah, we're all a community here.
Yes, a rising tide lifts all boats.
Oh, look at you go. We'll write that down.
Well, wrap up with maybe where you would like people to obviously come and enjoy Mississippi Ale House, follow you on social media, and encourage them to come visit.
We're on, of course, on Facebook and Instagram. Those are the two big ones we do, so follow us on that. You you can check out our website to MississippiAleHouse.com to see all of our events. And we do music every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. We have trivia every Tuesday night. Thursday night we have karaoke for our cause. That's where our money goes towards a charity. Sundays we do, of course, sports is on for Sundays. We do $5 beers all day on that day now. We're going to start a new thing for during the week. It's 6 till 6, so $6 beers across the board till 6 o'clock. And we got some more things in the work to come on, maybe adding a couple of small appetizers or something late at night, so whenever the places around us shut down that do food, we can still have a couple of food options too. So we're evolving, just like we talked about a minute ago. It's like, people say, I sure would like some nachos right now, but it's 9 o'clock and everywhere's closed around us. So we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna give them take an idea that someone had and add some small menu items to it. But we do have Oktoberfest coming up, September 27th, I think we decided that is. And then we'll have our Christmas party. We have a New Year's party. We have Brewfest that comes up in April, which Brewfest is where we bring in about 80 different breweries around the area, and everybody comes in, and we had about 600 people last year to it, so that'll be planned soon. We have something almost every day. So it's like planning a party every day of the week almost is kind of what we do, and we encourage people to come out and hang out with us, have a good time. If you like beer, come out. If you're not sure if you like beer or not, we can find something you might like. We can find a seltzer. We can find a cider. We can do something like that. That I guarantee you will find something you like. Don't turn off because it's a brew pub. Come on in.
Hey, there's plenty of ways to enjoy Mississippi Ale House.
Plenty of ways.
Derric Curran, thank you so much for coming on and talking about Mississippi Ale House, the ways that you're giving back to the community, and how we could enjoy a brew right here in Olive Branch in DeSoto County.
Sounds good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.